Sorry. Yeah, fuck.
You were trying to do something there, but I'm guessing it didn't work out.
Yeah. Spawned in. That's the problem.
Yeah, you spawned in quicker than usual.
Yes, exactly.
It's okay. It's okay if you spawned in a bit too fast. Everyone does that sometimes. Some people have their ups and downs. I hear there's medication to help with spawning too quickly.
You know what?
Okay, I'm not going any further with that. That's about to get obscene. Hi, Lulu. I see you in chat, and just so you know, I have started. Yeah, I deserve that.
Yes, you do.
I have started Zenless Zone 0 on my own, but only gotten a couple hours in. I've tried out Von Lycon as like a trial character in the training mode. I love how he plays. I haven't unlocked him yet, but I'm going to try to. I've gotten a few characters already. I'm really getting into this game. Thank you for introducing me to it. So yeah, tonight we're playing Zenless Zone 0, which just came out at 10 p.m. last night, but had like proper launch today. Latest game from Hoyoverse, the developers of Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact, Genshin Impact, of course. This one's more, it's, to my understanding, this one's like a lot more condensed than their usual fare, whereas the others are big open world RPG style experiences. This is more of like a level by level affair that plays more like a Devil May Cry or Nier Automata type game.
Interesting.
And of course, tons of different characters to unlock through gacha mechanics. But thankfully, from what I've played so far, it doesn't seem like there's much pay to win to this other than, like, you know, paying to get the characters that you want. Because, like, it's more about your skill from what I played rather than what specific character you're playing as. Which was my fear going into this. I'm glad to see that's been a lead for the most part. Anyway, let's get into it. And, for my regular viewers, after tonight, there won't be any streams for, like, the next week, because I will be out of town with my family at the beach, and obviously won't be able to stream from there. So, I may set up a couple reruns of previous streams to broadcast during that time, if I can figure out how to get that working.
I forgot you could actually do that. Well,
yeah, you can do that on Twitch. I think they're like the only live streaming site that lets you do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Almost forgot to mute the TV. This is a persistently online game, so there will be occasional like frame drops and lag spikes every now and then. It's not an MMO. I could go for a pizza, Lulu. You gonna get me pizza? I keep meaning to set up treat stream for something like that, where it's like you can have people order food like pizza and stuff to be delivered to your house, but it hides your address. You know, in case anyone decides to splurge on buying me a pizza.
That's actually pretty cool looking. I mean, that's a pretty cool idea. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's been around for a while. So, basically, plot summary of what's happened so far. Sort of like cyberpunky future. There was an apocalyptic event that opened up an area that's like a distorted reality filled with monsters called, fuck, I forgot what they're called. Ethereals. And, like, you've got, you know, oppressive government regime. You've got, you know, your wacky band of independent contractors working against government rules outside the bounds of the law. You're working as, like, their navigator. Our two primary protagonists are the twins, collectively known as Faithin. Their names are Belle for the girl and Wise for the guy. I chose the guy. story opens with like having to help out a regular group of hunters with a task to like recover a strong box and deliver it to a client. We got trapped in a scenario where like a hacker had taken over our PC that we use to interface in the ethereal zone, whatever it's called. I keep forgetting what it's called because this is still brand new. I'll get this terminology down eventually. And we had to give up our Faithin account, and we have a side account, which basically means we're back to square one and have to rebuild up our connections. But we also, like, as sort of a last-ditch effort to get them to safety, we had to use the thing that was in the strongbox, which is basically like a chip that has ridiculous, like, unrestricted access to data on ethereals and everything in that zone, as well as unrestricted access to 80% of all smart devices in the city. And it's an AI named Fairy. And me and my sister here are just getting ready to watch the news because there's an upcoming election. And also we just had a discussion about how, like, hey, we have this AI that the government really wants in our house that can monitor basically everyone in the city but like it won't tell us any details on what its purpose is. So maybe we should like keep an eye on that. So anyway, time to watch TV.
As the municipal election is approaching, the high-profile civil construction project to renovate the old Capital Metro is now officially underway.
A high-profile civil construction project to renovate the Capital Metro, so that's bound to take, like, what, 17 years?
It's our honor to interview Mr. Charles Perlman, the chief representative of the contracted company, the Vision Corporation.
A Vision Corporation.
Vision will be carrying out explosive demolitions near the old Capitol in the Metro reconstruction area commonly known as Canvas Street. Could you give us a rundown on the process? Good question, young man.
After the fall of the
Look
old
at this
Capitol,
man. He's
a
built
number
like
of
that guy from
giant
90 Day
metro lines
Fiancé.
severely impede the accessibility and urban
He's
development
Eggman's
of New
long-lost cousin.
He's Eggman's long-lost cousin, Sphere Man.
To solve this problem, the deteriorating remnants of the old metro must be completely removed, followed by the construction of a completely new metro. Despite the cost, Vision has ordered a large quantity of high-purity industrial ether explosives for this operation.
I see, but there's currently no way to pass between Canvas Street and the city, right? How does Vision plan to transport the explosives?
Very carefully, I presume.
Correct. But Vision always looks to the future. Take a look at this electronic map. We're currently located at the Demolition Command Center, at the entrance to the Dead-End Hollow. And the red
Hollow,
area
that's
on the
what
map is
the
Demolition Zone.
ethereal zone is called. A hollow.
The tunnel from New Eridu to the Demolition Zone has been completely consumed by that very Dead-End Hollow.
Don't tell me you're going through the hollow to deliver explosives. What could possibly go wrong?
However, some metro lines within this hollow are still intact.
Ah, yes. Let's send high quality purified dangerous explosives through the monster infested zone. That is a brilliant idea.
So, we decided to use a special train to transport the explosives through the hollow.
Ah, yes. Have it be inside a confined box that's on a track that cannot divert from the track. This is totally the safest option.
What could possibly go wrong?
Very careful to avoid any ethereals. And finally managed to transport most of the explosives to the Demolition Zone. Don't worry, they won't explode without a dedicated detonator. or a sizable external force.
So they won't explode unless we use a detonator or unless someone hits them really hard.
A sizable external force, you say?
I wanted to show you around.
Look at the...
But
He's
to
standing on a
avoid
step
signal
stool.
interference with the blast, we've had to shield the entire blast area. Currently, only our dedicated frequency band is available for communication.
All civilians have been cleared of the area, but
Not up
communications are still being blocked as a safety measure. Vision has thought of all the details.
That's right. That's the vision of the Vision Corporation. The well-being of everyone in New Eridu.
As we had mentioned a few months ago, the Vision Corporation...
Oh yeah, one of the characters I unlocked is a literal bear.
...renovation project. By promising to complete the contract in less time and at a reduced cost, the Vision Corporation won the bid with a significant advantage over the highly regarded Bellabog Industries. Our special correspondent tried to contact those involved at Bellabog, but was unable to conduct an interview.
Mr. Perlman, do you have anything to say about this victory over the rising star Bellabog Industries?
Well, Bellabog Industries is a respected competitor we can learn from. I'm sure they'll do better next time.
Oh, so neener. Fuck you.
So, can you tell us the secret behind your reduced project costs?
This shouldn't be one of the questions, should it?
Well, what do you mean?
This question wasn't included in the outline you sent?
Mr. Perlman, we're live right now.
What Mr. Perlman means is there's no question of improper cost reduction relating to Vision Corporation.
Oh my.
We welcome the scrutiny
Yeah,
of
just
all
camera
citizens.
focus on secretary titties. Nice.
Perlman will also be on
The titties are
demolition
talking.
site
Holy
to
shit.
oversee
Look at
things
the placement of the
ahead.
speech bubble.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right. I will soon be joining our technicians to take the train to the surveillance site in the blast zone.
Cameraman knows what we want. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Construction site is near a hollow, and they had to relocate all those people.
Companies that want to enter the TOPS Alliance sure are something else.
Alert. Street cameras have
That's Fairy, by
identified
the
an
way.
unknown person approaching the store at high speed.
And our base of operations is a video rental store. So we are operating the last Blockbuster.
With Shadow Dragon who went there recently, wasn't it?
To expire,
Yes.
or they are plotting against the store.
It's just a customer.
Where the hell is he then?
I'll go get the door.
Somewhere.
What? That's a strange way to say we've got a customer.
Cat girl incoming, I guess. Cyborg cat girl incoming.
Oh, my nose. Don't believe that hypocrite! He's lying!
A CEO lying. Perish the thought. Not long after, inside the Random Play store.
You could give a meowing before opening the door. You sent me flying.
Oh my god, she speaks like Taukaka. I love this. Yeah, there's a lot of familiar voice actors in this. One of the guys that you start out the game with, I'm pretty sure is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Nice.
Meow? Welcome to 6th Street's greatest video store.
Are you looking for a specific video today, or would you like me to sign? Would you like to sign up for our membership? That is the Blockbuster way.
Would you like to sign up for a membership with us? It's a great value. You make your money back after just 3 rentals.
Sounds like a good deal. But the place I'm staying at doesn't have a projector. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure you can find the voice cast on like IMDb or Behind the Voice Actors
No,
if you're
let me tell
curious.
you. I know. You're Faithin. I've got a proxy commission for you.
Sorry, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Keep in mind,
you
we
got
can't
the wrong
publicly
place.
say that we're proxies, otherwise we'll get arrested. Because there's like a government rewards program for turning in proxies.
Oh, jeez.
Wait! You don't have to worry about me. My name is Nikomata. Nicole told me to come. I'm not a baddie.
Nicole. What Nicole are you talking about? Is she one of our members?
Nicole.
I need to work on my VA too. I've got like backup lines that I need to record
This
for
is your
Earthball.
bamboo. This is proof, right?
It doesn't look fake.
Bang boos
That
are like
definitely is
these
the
little
bamboo
robot
Nicole
bunny
uses.
things that everyone has.
Are you really a friend of Nicole? Where are they now?
The place they just mentioned in the news. Vision's blast zone. That guy said there was no one inside, but that's a lie.
I'm not even surprised.
Do they have a good reason for being at Vision's construction site?
They're looking for something. My commission. The Red Fang gang are causing trouble. There's been several fights, and so many people like Cantuna.
Slow down and take your time. How is Nicole's problem related to canned tuna?
Well, I don't know where to start. Right, Nicole's bamboo.
I'm liking Nikomata already.
It's got the visual data from the past few days. Just have a look. You'll get what I mean.
That would be difficult. Only Nicole, the Bamboo's owner, can export visual data. And to force access, we'd have to contact the original manufacturer, the Marcel Group. Beep.
Perhaps Fairy knows a way.
What's that? Fairy?
Nothing. There's nothing like that here. Fairy? Can you help get the Bamboo data?
Question. Is the request to convert this Bamboo's visual recording into video output?
For fuck's sake, yes! Yes, how many times do I have to say yes before the voice recognition on Cortana picks it up?
Who's talking? Is there someone else here?
I find it funny that Microsoft basically gave up on Cortana almost immediately and are phasing it out in favor of an AI assistant.
Oh, lovely.
Don't
I mean,
mind
it
that.
was fun messing with
She's just a
Cortana when,
virtual
you
assistant
know,
we newly
when it
installed.
first came out, but, you know.
How about
Even
since
then?
Will you do
Siri's
it?
not fun to mess with anymore because they got rid of all the like stuff that gave it a personality. Instead, it just acts as a glorified search engine.
Yeah, I mean, Alexa is not that much better, but at least I can program her to, you know, say certain things after I say something to her.
Like, Anthony Fantano used to have a segment that he can't do anymore because Siri just doesn't let you do it anymore. Where, like, he would ask Siri, like, the best albums from different artists, and she would, like, recommend an album, and he would say whether it's actually their best album or not, and, like, judge Siri's taste in music based on that. But now if you ask Siri, like, what the best album from an artist is, it just does a Google search for the most popular albums from those artists.
Processing Bamboo visual data for the last several days. Please say, I'm stupid. I should have asked sooner.
I'm stupid. Not. Nice try.
Yeah, that little bunny thing next to her is a Nekomata. Not a Nekomata, a Bamboo. Nekomata is the girl, I guess. I'm still learning this.
Yeah.
Watch for now, enter combat. Ooh, I get to show you some gameplay pretty quickly.
Fairy, the rest is up to you.
Establishing Bamboo connection.
Also, the fully animated cutscenes are like damn well animated. There's a lot of good like squash and stretch on this. Really makes it look lively.
Data read complete. Commencing playback.
Whoa, you've got an image.
Let me see. Yeah, that's it. That's the day me and Nicole met.
Chapter 1, Cats Lost and Found.
Hey.
Hey! Stop! You'll pay for what you did to Silver!
Slow down, I'm filled with donuts and syrup.
Don't move!
Hey, it's me after walking a few feet. I'm very out of shape.
Okay, I won't move. Take it easy, you two.
Okay, so, like, I have to praise some aspect of the character design in this game, because, like Hoyoverse games I've noticed up until now, up until Zenless Zone Zero, tend to have, like, very cookie-cutter designs, which is part of why I haven't been too interested in their other games. I appreciate how they gave her thick thighs.
I gotta say, don't you think it's unfair? After all, it's the ether corruption that killed your body.
Hey, Shadow Dragon. Yeah, I was playing this earlier, too.
I was just talking about
you, how, if you think about it, basically in this game, you're running the last blockbuster on Earth.
What do you mean? You're risking it all on a mistake. Don't you think you should try thinking for yourselves? The Cunning Hare's entire savings are in this briefcase. I'll give you half if you pretend you didn't see me today.
This is Nicole, by the way, the leader of the Cunning Hares, which is like our regular group of hunters.
Show us the money first.
We'll check it ourselves. How do you open it?
Left 4, right 7. It'll open when you hear the click.
It sounds like a battlefield outside. That's the fun part of 4th of July when you live in a shitty place, is trying to guess whether it's fireworks going off or whether it's gunshots.
Yep.
Oh, she fucking From Russia with Love them.
Street Kid rule number 1. Never trust a stranger.
Billy in this game looks like if Ragna from BlazBlue went Dragon Install, as well as having Bash the Stampede personality. Yes, 100%. I love Billy. He's my favorite character so far.
Take something from me.
What about me? Street Kid rule number 2. Never leave your back open.
Okay, I can't take her like taunting threats seriously when she sounds like Iron Mouse.
That explosion came from over here.
Oh no, we're being chased by Ginger Johnny Bravo.
Get them!
These two idiots got taken out. She couldn't have gone far. Go after her.
They almost found us.
You're not here to ambush me? You're not with the Red Fang Gang?
Well, quite the opposite. I'm as much a victim of theirs.
Street Kid Rule 72. Call everyone pendejo.
I'm Neko Miyamana, but you can call me Nekomata. I've got a commission for the Cunning Hares. But before that, we need to get out of here.
A few minutes later, on a street in the Janus Quarter, there's Billy.
Nicole so long.
I want to cosplay Billy. Or Von Lycon. Maybe both. With Von Lycon, I'd have to get creative with the makeup, though.
I'm confident in Nicole's adaptability.
Either that or basically just commission a fursuit. And I don't want a fursuit.
Yeah, no.
I don't have room to store a fursuit.
If it weren't for the manager commissioning us to look into the strongbox.
And I don't have the budget for a fursuit. Those things cost thousands of dollars. Billy looks like he could fit into Hi-Fi Rush. Agreed.
Billy, do you really have a cold? If you hadn't sneezed earlier and exposed our position, we wouldn't have been forced to split up.
The machine oil I'm using now has low fluidity in the cold, so some of my gears are starting to run slow.
Yes, Anbi is definitely a kudere. Or at least, like, she's more robotic in terms of her personality.
You're cold because I bet you weren't wearing enough last night while watching Oh, Sweetie.
Nicole.
Boss, you alright? Why are you coming from the direction of the hollow? Oh, and who is this kitten?
I wanted to hear how he said that, because depending on how he delivered it, that could be taken two different ways. I'm glad he went with the "Who is this kitten?" instead of the "Who is this kitten?"
Name's Nekomata, your new client.
And yeah, you're not wrong about Billy. He's obsessed with two celebrity groups in particular, the Starlight Knights, which are like superheroes, and the star of his favorite romantic drama. Trying to remember what that celebrity's name is. Monica, yeah.
Oh, that's our boss for you! Finding work at a time like this! Such a role model!
Did you approach Nicole yourself?
Don't worry, Envy. If it weren't for Nekomata, I'd still be trapped in the Red Fang Gang's territory.
Okay, you know, I keep gushing about Nicole's character design, even though I'm not a big Nicole fan. But, like, I just noticed they gave her a beauty mark on her chest. That's a nice detail. In games like this, you don't usually ever see any kind of skin blemishes like that.
Yeah, come on now. Don't be nervous. I'm on your side. There's something I need to get back from the Red Fang Gang. Several years ago, the Red Fang Gang's leader, Miguel Silver, took an heirloom from my family. I infiltrated their territory to get it back. But I haven't managed it yet.
So what you mean is, you want us to get your family heirloom back for you?
Yeah, that won't be easy. The Red Fang Gang might be a mess right now, but as you saw earlier, they've got it in for us because of Silver's death.
Yeah, the opening of the game begins with the Cunning Hares infiltrating the Red Fang Gang's hideout, stealing their strongbox, and their leader followed them into the Hollow and was turned into an ethereal that they had to kill. Because, like, the longer you spend in the Hollow, the more corrupted you become until you turn into one of the ethereals.
Let's just say our well-being is not their biggest priority. That heirloom is really valuable. I'm willing to pay 30% of its value as your remuneration. Depending on the situation, perhaps even 70.
Just how much is it worth exactly?
Tree fitty.
Nicole, sorry for interrupting. Considering how dangerous the job is, I think it'd be better to confirm the sincerity of the client rather than the fee.
My sincerity is as boundless as mackerel at an unlimited mackerel buffet!
That's a very specific comparison, but it's a good one.
Yeah, right.
I say yes.
That's so. But in movies, new companions appearing around the main character at times like this are always being deceitful.
Yeah, Envy's habit is, like, she watches too many movies and TV shows, and she views them as, like, ways to judge stuff that happens in real life.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
They might turn into scary ghosts or have monsters crawling out of them.
Like that.
There's no monster inside me. Do you want to touch and see?
No thanks. Please don't misunderstand. I'm the one whose trust you need to earn.
Anby's surprisingly not a cat person. Wait a minute. I hear footsteps from that alley over there.
It's the Cunning Hares! Got you! I'll take you all on! Wait, you're...
Whoops! Oh, that was close. I didn't expect any Red Fang Gang members to be here. He might have ruined our plan if he made too much noise.
Wow! You're good, kitten! Knocked that guy out in one hit!
Stop calling her kitten. It's weird.
But alright.
Not bad, right? I took out a Red Fang dude. I'm working hard.
Billy, give her a scratch under her chin. Anby, are you satisfied that Nekomata is sincere now?
It was a clean hit. But the guy's reaction was... he seemed to recognize her.
Of course! I've been following them to get my family heirloom. I can't help if they know me by now. At the same time, I also found out about all their hideouts. From what I've seen, the Red Fang Gang has 3 hideouts where they store important items. And my family heirloom is probably in one of them.
My suggestion is blow them all up and search the remains.
There's been a lot of hollow activity recently. Unfortunately, these 3 hideouts were all swallowed up. The Red Fang Gang doesn't have enough manpower right now, so they're all having trouble getting their stuff out in time.
I have to admit, it's a good opportunity for us. All right, Nekomata, on behalf of the Cunning Hares, I accept your commission. You've got information on the Red Fang Gang. Plus, you can fight. So, why don't you come with us for now?
Sure! I want to get my family heirloom back as soon as possible!
We've got a deal then. Let's go back and get ready. We'll meet up near the hollow later.
Not long, at the meeting point outside the companion hollow. Is it just me, or are the soda cans smaller?
She'll be here soon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nicole, are you really sure about this?
Are you talking about like soda cans in real life? In which case, welcome to shrinkflation, my friend. Charging more while giving you less.
She's got skills only someone involved with the gangs would have. But you're the one to make the call. I'll follow your lead.
Do I need to remind you of the state of double-stuffed Oreos?
Anby, I understand how you feel. I was here first, or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. But either way, no skin off our nose, right? Even if the little kitten has a hidden agenda, nothing gets past me. The Red Fang Gang keeps getting in our way, so it's time to try something different.
It still says 12 fluid ounces up, but it looks so small in my hands, and that's not what she said.
Don't forget, we still have a mission. We have to help Faithin investigate the strongbox. No matter what Nekomata and the Red Fang Gang have going on, she's familiar with their hideouts. This is our chance to find out about the strongbox. And not to mention the substantial commission payment. So why shouldn't we do it?
You've thought of everything, boss!
I'm back! Sorry for the wait. Did I miss anything?
Not at all. We were just saying we should get cracking on the investigation once you're here.
So let's get going? I'll show you the way. Let's check out the first hideout.
Oh, so I've got preset parties for this.
Now.
Okay.
Let's
Makes
be
sense.
Careful.
Don't worry. I know this place inside and out. Just follow me. The Red Fang Gang base isn't far. Just gotta take
So the things we're fighting right now are ethereals. We've got parties of up to 3 characters at a time. Swap between them on the fly or mid-combo. Pretty simple to get a hold of. And, of course, each character has their own unique fighting style. I like how Nekomata plays so far. Damn. I like my speedy characters.
We finally made it through.
Wipeout! Also, yes, there's a lot of booba bounce in this. There's great attention played to the jiggle physics.
The pickup guys still aren't here? I'm a bounce if they
Wait until I
aren't
show
here.
you the maid girl
Just
that I
some
unlocked,
gang junk.
who
Even if we sell it
radiates
outside, it
mommy
won't be
energy to
worth
go
much.
with Von Lycon's daddy
This
energy.
job ain't worth becoming a monster for. Even if you don't turn into an ethereal, there's no chance of survival outside the
Unfortunately,
hollows.
there's not really aerial options in this game because you don't have a jump command. It's all ground combat.
Give it a couple of minutes. There's not much we can do. Things are a mess around here without the boss.
Hey, I heard another 3 guys ran away yesterday. That makes at least 20 who left the gang this week. We ain't the only idiots left working for this mess, right?
If you have to ask, the answer's probably yes.
Who knows?
We weren't like this before, dude. Remember the days when we had just made a name for ourselves on Canvas Street? We were ambitious and proud.
Back in my day!
Look at us now. We've got nothing left. I heard our old turf is part of the blast zone, so everything's going up in smoke.
Speaking of which, we should totally get together and watch Up in Smoke sometime. That's a great movie. It's Cheech and Chong's first movie.
Oh, okay.
Like, the stoner comedy that invented the stoner comedy genre.
Nekomata. Nekomata.
Like, when I tell you that it's like the ultimate stoner comedy, it's partly a road trip where they're unknowingly driving a van made of weed.
Oh, jeez.
Specifically a van made of what they call fiber weed. Like fiberglass, except it's marijuana.
Oh, jeez.
So it can be snuck past the border.
Yeah. I called you.
It's like they can't search the car for weed because the car is weed.
Oh, jeez.
What they were saying had nothing to do with your family heirloom. Yet, you were listening so intently. Is there any particular reason?
That's a strange question. I'm a cat. I get distracted by things all the time. You're keeping a close eye on me, huh, MB?
Forget that for now. Nicole was asking if there's any chance your family heirloom is mixed in with this old junk.
I wouldn't rule it out. Those lackeys can't tell what real treasure is, after all.
Great! In that case, let's go through the pile and see if there's anything valuable. See if the client's heirloom is in there.
Okay, so, like, this is going to be a really specific reference to, like, what I imagine a character sounding like if they were voiced in English. If any of you guys have played Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and are familiar with the character Nokia, I imagine her sounding like Nicole. Hey, Dashcat's here, and yeah, seems like a lot of people in my chat were just playing this game today. Lulu got me interested in this game in the lead up to pre-release. And I tried it out. I'm like, damn, this is actually pretty good.
We can take out a few guards before the pickup arrives.
Who are you?
A messenger of justice, here to recover stolen loot!
Billy, quit fooling around with them!
Billy is just such a fun character, not just to play as, but in terms of personality.
I'll save my shots. Get away from me!
I still have to get used to the timing for swap counters, because the timing's a little weird compared to how it typically works in character action games. Usually when you see the flash like that, it means it's about to happen, and like, you have to either swap out or dodge when the attack itself occurs. But in this game, it's when you see the flash happen that you have to input the command. Yeah, I want to cosplay Billy sometime. If I can scrounge up enough money to commission a cosplay of that. Because there ain't no way I'm going to be able to make all of his stuff on my own. I'd especially have to... I know a guy who styles wigs, but I don't know if he still works in the place he used to. Because he styled a wig for a cosplay I never ended up actually wearing. Even though I still have it in my closet. Cosplay of Arata from Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I've got the wig, I've got the outfit, I just haven't worn it yet. It probably doesn't fit me anymore.
A flashlight, old magazine, broken ashtray. Huh?
Yeah, I was talking about, yeah, Wolf Daddy's name is Von Lycon, and I thought about cosplaying him too, but I'd have to get like a full fursuit done for him. Either that or get creative with the makeup.
Ew! Smelly socks! Gross! Ugh, what on earth do these gangsters leave in their hideout?
Found it!
What'd you find? Nekomata's family heirloom?
Maybe. If her family heirloom is the most amazingly awesome.
Have I seen the animation of Billy's clapping his booty cheeks? People got wild for that. I have not seen that yet. I haven't checked out the social media stuff for this game.
Oh, that hurts!
Yeah, Billy deserved the bonk for that.
Consider that from Nekomata. Put that useless piece of metal back.
Lycon is what got Lulu interested in this game, and therefore got me interested in this game, because she saw Von Lycon and was like, Daddy. And she was like, hey, I want to show you this. You should totally get it. I was like, fine.
Your stupid skin's so hard. You hurt my hand. Wear a sweater next time. The kind your mom would knit you to stay warm.
It wouldn't hurt him if he's wearing a thick sweater.
Good point. No sweater.
Am I supposed to thank Ambi?
Nekomata, how about you? Did you find any clues?
Here's something. Let's see what's in this wallet. Seems expensive.
That's my wallet. You stole it while we were going through the boxes?
It seems you were too busy being salty to notice.
Nekomata with the call-outs. I love this.
How odd. Why is there a picture of Nicole in your wallet?
That's a group photo. Give it back, or I'll...
Knock it off, you two. Ambi, put the blade down. Nekomata, give the wallet back. Nekomata, we've gone through most of the stuff here, but just show
link it in the Discord server, because there's no way I'm going to be able to find this message later on.
What is your family heirloom exactly?
Oh yeah! I can't believe we forgot to ask earlier.
I might tell if you were another odd job agency.
Where in the Discord? You can just put it in general.
What's that supposed to mean?
Either put it in general or in the memes. Whichever one you think is more
I
fitting.
checked your reputation on public forums very carefully. Your complaint rate is always in the top 3. The first 50 comments all mention that the object had been damaged, or that you caused needless destruction, or stole the item. Stuff like that. Look, they even attach photos.
I can't argue with that.
But don't be discouraged. I totally believe in the cunning hair's ability, yeah?
Seriously, Nekomata's giving me Taukaka vibes with the kitty speak. And, that makes me miss Taukaka's voice actress.
You did me a big favor.
Who also voiced Mimi in Digimon.
Really? How so?
I saw it on the public forums. You lured Silver into a hollow and defeated him all by yourselves.
Lured and
I actually got to interact with her once on Twitter.
Awesome?
And she was, like, really sweet. I wish I could have met her in person, because, like, if I ever got to meet her in person, I always wanted to ask her to act out, like, a petty roommate argument between Mimi and Taukaka. Because I feel like that would be peak comedy for her characters.
Exactly. Even big names like Silver are no match for us cunning hairs. Finding your family heirloom will be a piece of cake. Don't worry. Once we finish the
Was she just no longer with us, or what's the story on that?
Yeah, she passed away a few years ago.
Generous client.
Oh, okay.
Both complaining about hair in the shower drain. Yes, that would be it. Either that or that, and also, of course, Taukaka trying to grab some booba. Because that is what Taukaka do. Also, I just realized Nicole's voice actress voices Noir from Neptunia.
Yay! Dinner's on
It just clicked with me.
Wait! Why me?
Remind me, who said they wanted to treat everyone to a big meal at the Starlight Night-themed restaurant the other day?
Alright. But we have to take a group photo of the 4 of us doing the Starlight Night flying kick!
Thanks for inviting me, but I'm afraid I'll have to say no.
Huh?
I have a friend who would really like Billy just because he's into tokusatsu stuff. Why'd they have to make everyone hot? Because this is a Hoyoverse game, and the one with the best character design so far. Because not everyone looks like generic fantasy characters. They actually got creative.
Nice.
Didn't that kitty just say we did her a favor?
Hey, at least he's moved up from calling her kitten.
Sorry. I must have overestimated what's between us.
Any unusual habits of Thyrans you've heard about are just gossip. I'm just not very interested in superheroes. Plus, I'm a bit picky about my food.
The designs are so good and the animation is fantastic. Yeah, the animation budget is like obviously higher than what they had for a lot of their previous games. Because I've seen gameplay of like Genshin Impact and stuff like that, and it looks so stiff and sterile. This has a lot of character to it. I think that's helped by it not being an open world game. So they were able to prioritize animation over like
in that case,
a lot of
we won't
other
force
things.
You. Anyway, what's important is finding Nekomata's heirloom. So, let's get to the next hideout. Nekomata, lead the way.
Yeah, this scene isn't the greatest example, but we did see one earlier that showed off like how there's a lot of squash and stretch in the pre-rendered cutscenes. Like, I'm a sucker for squash and stretch. It's the easiest way to add a lot of liveliness to an animation. I have a dumb idea that might be good. You know, some people use crushed chips as breading. What about using onions? I mean, give it a try. I've heard about people using, like, crushed Doritos as breading for certain things. I'm more of a breadcrumbs guy myself. When I'm making, like, homemade fried chicken. Get, like, some panko breadcrumbs. And yes, JKR, I am saying the correct thing this time. Since you had to remind me of that last night.
Yeah, welcome, by the way.
We didn't take a wrong turn, did we? Are we on the right track? Why is no one here?
But, like, imagine fried chicken that has, breading made from like crushed Cool Ranch Doritos. I need to experiment with that sometime.
Look, there's something burnt on the floor. It's some kind of book. No, a ledger.
Fried Trick? No, I don't want a Fried Trick. He's if you know your Neptunia characters, Trick is a bit too problematic.
A ledger should be important, right? Nicole never showed ours to me. Why are they leaving such confidential stuff lying around?
Right now,
for context, if you don't know your Neptunia characters, Trick was one of the like boss squad members of the second Neptunia game, and he was so sussy towards any of the like younger looking characters in the cast that he single-handedly got the game an M rating, while every other game in the series apart from like a handful of them are rated T.
All in all, seems like Nekomata's relic isn't here either.
It's not some relic! It's a family heirloom! Why do I feel like you don't have my back?
Okay, take a break, guys. Since it isn't here either, let's get ready to head to the next hideout. Which is?
The guards already mentioned it. The red.
And regarding what Dashcat said, he almost typed, "You're thinking of the wrong kind of bread." The cat girl is cute. Yes, she is. I like her so far. Although, my favorite in terms of like, you know, waifu bait designs has to be a character I unlocked earlier that's like a really cool made character.
What? What did you just say?
Although I have gushed about
Dead End
Nicole's
Hollow?
design earlier just for having some neat details on it.
Boss, you know the place?
Well, which maid character? I got the one that has, like, the two companions that act as sort of like drones, and she's also got the big booba that jiggle a lot. You can tell why I like her.
Come on, you must have seen the news, right? The Vision Corporation's old metro.
I got the one with the
renovation
chainsaw, too. I like her
Aren't they
personality.
shipping explosives to the
But,
blast
you know,
zone through the
the other
Dead End
one's
Hollow?
like, hello, mommy.
Ah, I remember now. Vision had to go through a lot of trouble to ship the explosives because of that infamous ethereal lurking in the hollow.
Exactly. I heard they even considered eliminating the Dead End Butcher to make the hollow smaller.
There's a lot of mommies in this game. That's an understatement. That is a massive understatement. They really prioritize mommy types and daddy types in this game.
Butcher thing is really tricky, and it's harder to kill it than to just transport the explosives through the
Whereas, from what I've seen in Hoyoverse games, they usually prioritize twinks.
Nekomata, you never mentioned anything about entering a hollow with an infamous ethereal in it. We have to, of course, the deposit is non-refundable.
Meow? Is that so? I thought since I asked the smart, courageous, and righteous cunning hares.
Finally, a game for bottoms. Listen, just because I'm a VTuber and that VTubers are 9 times out of 10 always bottoms, doesn't mean that I'm a bottom. I'm a switch, I'll have you know.
Busting the gang in one fell swoop.
Seems even the cunning hares are afraid of the Dead End Butcher. Guess I'll have to hire someone else. But it's okay. My family heirloom is crazy valuable anyway.
Same difference, only half the time.
Let me check the offline version of the hiring form. Price from high to low.
Wait! I never said anything about avoiding the commission. What I meant was, we need a professional plan for such a high-risk task, plus the proper equipment, devices, and
It's
all
like being
sorts
bi
of other
exactly.
professional...
Oh, I see. That means you want to increase your fee? No problem.
Switches are just less annoying, less bratty bottoms.
No, 30%.
Not from my experience. That's all I'm saying about that.
You sure you want to make
The less I know, the better.
boss?
We'll just look for something in the hollow, dummy. It's not like we're gonna start fights with ethereals. All we need to do is avoid running into that dangerous dude. It's just the Dead End Hollow. Since our client wishes it, we'll go check it out tomorrow.
Really? Okay! I trust you.
Yes, I do want to pet the kitty. There actually is a part early in the game where you get to pet an actual kitty. So I got to indulge on the kitty petting earlier.
Nice.
I hope that's not what I hope that's not what the first thing people hear when they come back from ad break is.
You're welcome, by the way. Be right back.
It's just a Dead End Hollow. Since our client wishes it, we'll go check it out tomorrow.
It just didn't work. It didn't work. Oh damn. I guess Trigger Fire must be down. I'll when JKR gets back, I'll have him refund your points. It's not a scam if you get refunded. I learned that from the people that made the day before.
Ew. Why do I feel embarrassed watching myself act cute?
What? You mean all those meows you add when you talk aren't act?
Of course not! That's just how cat people talk! Meow.
I love that. I love that the cute cat girl stuff is just an act.
Okay,
I love
I've got
this
a better
character.
idea of the situation now. You and the Cunning Hares were looking for the Red Fang Gang's hideouts, and that's why you went to the Dead End Hollow today. That's right! And then lots of things happened! Anyway, Nicole and the others are in the blast zone right now!
Master. the
Don't you
news
mean
channel
right
is
meow?
broadcasting information that is most likely closely related to the
Did I
commission.
pick the right choice and pick Bell? No, I picked Wise because I'm boring.
Welcome back. We're now live at
I wish I picked Bell, but it's too late for that. I could make a new account, but then I'd miss out on my pre-order bonuses.
It's been reported this vehicles loaded with the last batch of explosives required for the demolition. Upon arrival of the train, Mr. Perlman, who is at the surveillance point, will personally coordinate the detonation. Only after confirming that everything is in order will Mr. Perlman evacuate with the technicians and return to the command center within the city.
Oh no! I can't believe the last train is leaving so early!
So all we have to do is blow up the train.
There's not enough time to finish watching! We have to come up with a way to stop the explosives! Otherwise, Nicole's gonna be bombed in the head!
How do we stop them? We can't stop the train in full view of the public. We'll be arrested by public security immediately.
The safest way would be to report it to public security. But if we do that, the Cunning Hare's identity as Hollow Raiders might be exposed.
Proposal. We can intercept the train within the Hollow.
Yeah, just chase after the train and then blow it the fuck up.
The outside world can't see what's going on inside, so we don't need to worry about getting caught.
Right. If we infiltrate the dead-end Hollow and try to intercept the train along its route, theoretically, it's plausible.
Barry, can you get the real-time location of the train?
Affirmative. Calculating a safe route to the target.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. We have to find a way to stop it inside the Hollow.
Also, that game called The Day Before, is it weird? I never even heard about it before I heard of its controversy, because even so I forgot that was a thing. It's one of those cases of, like, it was the most pre-ordered game in Steam history or something like that, but I heard, like, no anything about it until it turned out to be a scam.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back. Refund Dash Cat's points for a redeem that didn't go through.
Sure. Coming right up.
The redeem for you may ask yourself. Apparently Trigger Fire's broken tonight.
Ah, lovely.
Wise does give off Arikado vibes if Arikado was a basic bitch. Listen, I resemble that remark. Anyway, now we get to go inside the Hollow. And hopefully I'll get to show you the party I have. Okay, okay, so we only get to use Nekomata for, like, the proper way to play this. Okay, fair enough. I could disable trial mode, but you know what? Just for story's consistency, I'll stick with Nekomata for this. Yeah, the only impressive thing about The Day Before that I saw was how they speed ran going defunct. Like, it was removed from the Steam store within like a couple days of it going live. That never happens.
Loud and clear. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen a proxy who was able to communicate in a hollow. No wonder Nicole says you're the best in Nueridu.
Always glad to hear that. It's time to put the plan into action and stop the train. Before that, let's go over each step.
Like, even if you were to, like, be interested in seeing how shitty it is, you can't, because The Day Before was, like, it was intended to be sort of a live service-ish game, and they shut down the servers for it within a month of it launching, so even if you were to find, like, a Steam key for it to redeem it after it had been removed from the Steam store, you wouldn't even be able to play it. But what's frustrating about it is that the company that made it went bankrupt within the month of the game coming out, and then, like, the brothers that were the head of the studio, that were, like, the head of the whole scamming operation, just, like, because they were based in Russia, they were able to get off scot-free and just founded a new company afterwards. So they literally just sank the company so they could, like, get a tax break, and then start a new company to continue scamming people.
No problem. I've got it down pat.
Our target is Vision's train carrying the explosives. Since it's controlled by a computer in the driverless mode, we can put obstacles in certain sections to change the train's route and force it through a tunnel. Then, while the train's slowing down to go through the tunnel...
Well, that's so fucking scummy. Welcome to capitalism, my friend.
The plan is to make the train car break down, right?
Oh my god, we actually are going to blow up the train. I love this.
That's right. Wise, your task is to enter the train through the vent on the roof and head to the driver's compartment to shut the train down. Don't worry.
Aw, we're not gonna blow it up. I won't blow it up. It's filled with explosives. Come on.
As for the dead-end butcher, unfortunately, we still can't pinpoint its location. Be careful out there.
I'm with you, Dashcat. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Good luck, guys. Let's get started.
Syncing info for route to the control room. Please enter here.
Great! Let's hurry up and switch the tracks now!
Hollow ether activity is changing. Be careful.
Hopefully this mutation also delays the train a little.
Wait, why do I feel like it's coming from nearby?
Phrasing.
Warning. High-risk unit detected.
Oh
Please
no.
stay away.
He's a big, scary monster.
It's that monster that Robot Billy mentioned!
An infamous ethereal. What an intense aura.
Yes, let's keep going. It's not like there's anything else I can do on this track.
We are near the control room. I can override the controls for the track so you can alter its direction.
Oh no, the TV is chasing me. It's like the end of a James Rolfe short film.
The train will pass through this area, coming from the marker. There is a decelerator device in this area. Use it to slow down the train for a chance to board.
Got it. Changing tracks now.
Don't you mean changing tracks? Changing tracks. Meow. I'm thinking about how Takaka would say it. And she would definitely say meow.
Reminder. You can use
Yeah, look,
heavy objects
yeah,
to break
anything
down
that
the
involves
mechanism.
trigger fire, which is like the video clip, redeems are not going to work tonight. Apparently. Don't know why.
Do I need to,
The dead-end butcher.
refund?
Yes, refund those two.
No, the train's coming.
Alright, give me a moment.
Do it quick, Mia, or it'll be too late!
Master, there is a large obstacle up ahead. The original plan to stop the train requires us to pass through this obstacle. You are small, and the client is essentially a cat. Perhaps you can squeeze through.
Yeah, it ain't an Arikado stream without technical difficulties, except this time it's not my fault.
Yeah, right. This time it's Twitch. Okay,
Well, it's
you
not
should see those
Twitch,
points.
it's trigger fire.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Either
You should
that
see
or
those
Twitch
points
changed
back.
something on their end on the API, and it'll take like a day or two to fix on Trigger Fire's end. That's usually what services like that breaking means. An abandoned train car lies across the bridge at an unbelievable angle.
Huh? What's this train car doing here? Proxy, are we going the right way?
Nekomata, there's no problem with your route. Judging from how the train was damaged by external forces, it's very likely an ethereal threw it here.
How's Hoyo's newest gacha? Surprisingly good, given that I've never really tried out Hoyo's earlier games and I wasn't impressed by what I saw earlier, but this one's great. Also, just as a heads up, Cloud, don't bother redeeming like the shotgun redeem or any of those video clip involving redeems, because the service for that's currently broken.
Yep.
Also, and I am the Eggman as Jim Cummings. Okay. Okay, me as Long John Vader and you as Jim Cummings Emperor. Okay, the Emperor's conversation with Vader from The Empire Strikes Back. You're gonna need to give me a script for that. I don't remember that off the top of my head.
I wasn't sure. Okay, I will get you the script. So give me a moment.
Whenever I see that, whenever I see that, I don't think of like the actual dialogue from it. I think of the version of it from the Star Wars gangster rap where it's like, "What is thy bidding, my master? It's a disaster. Skywalker we're after."
Oh, that's some scary strength.
Your next stop is on the other side of the train car. Do you think you can get across?
If it were just me, I could probably get across, but not with the Bang Boo. And with all these sinkholes around, I don't think we could just walk around the train.
Excuse me?
Who's speaking? Is that the train car? And with a gorgeous lady voice?
I'm glad that Nakamata said it so I didn't have to.
Excuse me, Miss Train. We're in a rush here. Could you please scoot aside and let us wiggle past?
Oh no, she thinks it's actually the train talking. She is a cat.
Stop playing around, Nekomata. Someone's on the other side.
Also, Neko gay confirmed. Hell yeah!
I get it. It's nice to liven the mood a bit when we're stressed. But don't scare the lady over there.
Excuse me? Are you investigators from the Hollow Investigative Association?
What are you, a cop?
In this line of work, people usually introduce themselves before asking questions.
Huh? Is that right? Sorry, I didn't know the protocol. My name's Corin.
Oh, Corin. Okay.
Company.
I've got her unlocked as a playable character.
I'm a Gemini, RH negative blood type. I like cleaning. My social security number is...
Oh no, she was about to give out her social security? Fuck.
Ah, jeez.
You don't have to cover all this. Anyway, how come you're in a place like this?
And yeah, Knuckles saying, "What are you, a cop?" was one of the best things from the Twitter takeovers.
There was a very dangerous ethereal nearby.
Let her cook.
I separated from my companions while hiding from it. I don't have any carrot data with me. If you're investigators, then you'll know the way out of here, right? Could you
Don't be like the guy from, what is it, LifeLock or whatever that company was, who publicly posted his social security number on billboards to brag about how the service he runs can protect your identity. And then like as a result of him posting his social security in public places, he got his identity stolen multiple times in a row. Don't be that guy.
Nope.
So, she's just an ordinary person lost in the hollow.
Honestly, that's a power move. It's a power move that failed, but it's respectable they tried it in the first place.
But what the heck's a lost maid doing somewhere so dangerous? What do you think? Should we help her? What do you think? Should we help her?
You just said that.
Not unless we can somehow break through the train car to the other side. Otherwise, to stay on time for our plan, we've got to turn back immediately and choose another route.
Excuse me. Sorry, I was listening to your conversation. Are you saying if I can get you to the other side, I can come with you?
Yeah? You can get us through?
Almost. Hang on, I'm nearly there.
You want to go underneath?
Yeah, I'm just gonna refund the points to myself because it's gonna take too fucking long just to find the
okay.
full script to. Do,
there she is.
Are you hurt?
I'd recognize that saw blade anywhere. Yes, chainsaw maid.
Phew. Good, my apron's okay. Nice to meet you, investigators. I saw through it.
Yeah, she's real fun to play as.
I saw through. Oh, it was this Bamboo talking to me just now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question your identity as a Bamboo.
You can think of me as a Bamboo if you want, but in any case, you don't seem like an average person.
She's adorable. I wouldn't consider her waifu material, more like I want to protect her.
Sorry.
Even though she'd probably kick my ass.
We work in many different fields, including the holo services.
Everyone in the maid and butler group is just amazing in general, I've noticed.
Oh, right. You're in a hurry, aren't you? I can help, as long as you take me out of this holo. Please.
What do you think?
Okay, so like, I've got Senran Kagura on my mind lately, and I still haven't watched the English dub of Shinobi Master yet, which is like the first time we get to hear my waifu Murasaki speak in English, but I could totally imagine, like, whether or not this is the same voice actress, I could imagine her sounding like Korin. Except probably talking a little bit more slowly and stiltedly, because Murasaki tends to speak with a lot of ellipses in her dialogue.
She's not asking much.
Yeah, I agree with Wise. There's nothing wrong with taking her to one of the holo's exits, but she's a stranger. She may be hiding things.
Miss Corin, we'll let you come. Just be sure to stay quiet along the way, okay?
Okay.
Good. Let's press on then.
You can come along just as long as you shut the fuck up, Korin, is what Nakamata just told her. Does Korin get any sleep, baggy ass eyes? Hey, I've got insomnia, so I've got like permanent bags as well.
We agreed not to talk too much. I didn't mean you to be completely silent.
Really? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Korin's one of my... Yeah, Nakamata is fun to play as. I love my speedy characters.
Korin, could you help us move something heavy? The goal is to use it to weigh down the switch. Huh? You mean those stones up ahead? Okay.
Anyway, now we gotta pay the troll toll.
Status analyzed. The valve opens only once sufficient gear coins have been inserted. The lock is not smart tech, so unfortunately, I cannot help you open it. Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Oh, I pushed those in the wrong spot.
Did you lift that by yourself?
Just put it there.
Give me.
You are excused.
Damn sneeze came on out of nowhere.
Huh. The train seems to be going the wrong way today.
Whoops. There we go. You can tell that I don't play games like Sokoban very often, with how much I'm fucking up at this.
Master, Rail path reroute is complete.
Great. Let's drop off Corin on the way out.
Honestly, the puzzle sections are pretty fun. I agree. I just suck at them. But they're not, like, too brain taxing.
No problem. You can't escape. By the way, Corin, are all your companions as strong as you? Huh? They're much stronger than me. Stronger than a chainsaw-slinging maid? Oh, wowzers.
Okay, when she said wowzers there, she sounded like fucking, Nyanners. And I love that. Max level protected. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I fucked that up.
You can't escape. Look at that.
I also forgot to mention, love the color palette of this game. Yeah, the colors really pop in this game. It's really pretty.
Warning. Hollow exit detected within 100 meters. The commission for the housekeeping company employee, Corin, could be completed.
Huh? Phaethon, did you say something?
Corin, the exit is up ahead. You'll be able to get out there.
Huh? Really? You found an exit?
She's so cute. I'm going to die. I'm die. Thank you forever.
Without your help, I'd be lost in this hollow forever.
Did we find out what her family heirloom was? No. That's why, like, that was all flashback sequence. This is, like, present day.
You did pretty good yourself. Thanks to your chainsaw, we really cut a lot of time there.
Ooh.
It's my first time meeting a real-life Bing-Boo Hollow investigator. Can you please tell me your names? I'll come back with my companions to thank you later.
Stopping by to say thanks sounds great. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah? You for real? Wouldn't that expose your identity? Oh, I get it. After being so defensive with me, it's no problem if it's Corin.
Yes. Unironically, yes. Can't use your bits to insult her. Sound alerts still work. It's just the video clips that don't work. So
Yeah.
redeeming like the boo you stink or something like that will work.
My apologies for speaking out of turn. It appears that would be inconvenient. I think I should be leaving now.
Although, they're not, I only have like a handful of sound alerts that are tied to bits anyway. The rest are, point related or free. Yeah, stuff like that you can redeem.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the train to arrive.
And then we blow it up, right? I want to see a train explode.
The train's slowing down. Wait, this isn't the regular route. Everyone, on alert!
Now's our chance. Let's jump.
Oh, I got a trophy. Okay. You think I have something against trains? No, I have something against the band Train, who have ruined the word train forever for me.
Master, the train is about to enter.
Also, I just like seeing stuff blow up.
Please make sure that you
and it is 4th of July, so there would be nothing more American than watching something explode in glorious fashion. For this Chinese-made game.
Oh, it's Chinese.
Yes. Hoyoverse is a Chinese developer.
Ah, did not know that.
Careful, Master. Your posterior struck the train roof with considerable force.
Be careful, Master. You might get an ouchie on your bum.
This body's even more clumsy than I thought. Just look at these short arms.
Don't be discouraged. Your sibling liked your appearance. I believe tiny and cute was how they described you.
I will have you know I am not cute. I am handsome.
My apologies for not being cute enough normally.
I love celebrating 4th of July by playing a Chinese game. I mean, the only other thing I could think of would be to stream the Japanese-made Metal Wolf Chaos, which is the most American game to ever be made by Japanese people, because you play as the President of the United States fighting off evil in a mech suit.
This window is small even for Nekomata, and she's basically a liquid. But it's a piece of cake for you. You should be called King of the World. Now, King of the World, please head to the driver's compartment to complete your coronation.
Coronation Fairy? This is bad comedy.
Okay. Just need to press the emergency stop button.
This mission is such a pain, having a dress like this. Suck it up. My shoes don't fit either. Hey, Captain said we've deviated from the route. What's going on? Huh?
Looks like this train was loaded with a lot more than just explosives. The news didn't mention any of this.
Come in, Captain. A talking bamboo just fell in from on top of the train. Should we hand it over to Director Perlman? Yes, sir. Eliminate immediately.
Oh shit, she's rider kicking. I love it.
What's going on here?
I need to get back to watching Kamen Rider, but I recognize a rider kick when I see it.
Over here! You should head back. Leave this to me. I've got a carrot. See you later at the store.
Okay, they keep mentioning carrots, and I didn't explain that earlier. Carrot is basically like a way out of the hollow.
Oh.
Guys, can you hear me? What just happened?
Something's off. I'll tell you when I get back to the store.
I was reminded of that scene from Fall of Cybertron where Megatron came up to Starscream and was like, Coronation Starscream, this is bad comedy. That in Fall of Cybertron was a reference to the scene from the 1986 Transformers movie where Galvatron says the same thing to Starscream when he, crashes his coronation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's a lot of references to the 86 movie in War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Because like the 86 movie is like the
hey, you're back.
like holiest piece of G1 Transformers media in the fandom.
Yeah.
Like it's sacrilege to say that's bad.
Unfortunately,
Why don't you go get some rest? I'll go check on Eos.
Okay, so hypothetically, if I were to redeem the Eggman thing again, and because I can't post the dialogue script in the chat because it's just too big.
If you want to send it through Discord, then I guess I can make that work.
It's up to you. If you're willing to make it work, then we can do it. But I'm not going to force you to do something. Okay.
Isn't War and Fall supposed to be in the Primeverse? They're supposed to. That was the initial plan. But because none of the writing teams for the various parts of that group of projects called the Aligned Continuity were communicating with each other, they all ended up contradicting each other at various points to where they're basically incompatible canon-wise. Like, they had this big series Bible planned out, and then none of them followed it.
Yeah, it costs like a couple $1,000s to make, and then now it just sits in a... from what I understand, it just sits in a desk drawer somewhere.
Yeah, because, like, it's basically worth a lot to the fandom, but it's worthless in terms of being, like, a core piece of that media because no one followed its rules.
I've heard some rumors that they're actually, like, someone at Hasbro is actually dipping into that binder of Revelation to actually use pieces of it in the new movie. That's just rumors, though.
I wouldn't be surprised. They might as well use some of those ideas somewhere.
Yeah, let's see.
Any news from Nekomata?
And it's not that strange when you think about how the project was managed, that they all ended up contradicting each other, because, like, they had separate teams of writers, actors, animators, all that, working on various aspects of different media that were all in different studios in different locations across the world that did not have easy contact with each other. So, like, the War and Fall games were made by High Moon Studios, while the Prime show was being done, like, as a co-production between, I believe, like, either a French or Canadian animation studio with American writers and American voice actors. And then they were also, like, trying to make the comics somewhat fit into that canon as well, but the comics had their own writing staff. So, like, when you've got basically 3 sets of writers, they're all gonna have different ideas.
Right.
You can't stand how much Wise looks like me, but boring. I see it now.
We haven't been able to get a hold of her. She should still be in the hollow. She said she had a carrot, but the exit is probably pretty far. But it's not all bad. The news just said Vision is putting off the demolition on Canvas Street until at least tomorrow night, due to technical
I
difficulties.
wonder how much RID 2015 keeps in mind the Prime comics. Probably not much at all, because I haven't seen RID 2015, but it's a direct follow-up to Prime's animated series, whereas the comics were treated as expanded universe stuff at best, and like non-canon what-if stories at worst. Okay, let's go over, you sent the script in DMs, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. All right. Scratch grounder! There we go, getting into the Long John Bolty Robotnik voice. What is thy bidding, my master?
There's a great disturbance in the Force.
I have felt it.
We have a new enemy. The young rebel that destroyed the Death Star. I have no doubt that this boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker.
How is that possible?
Search your feelings, Lord Vader. You will know it to be true. He could destroy us.
He's just a boy. Obi-Wan can no longer help him.
The Force is strong with him. The son of Skywalker must not become a Jedi.
If he could be turned, he would become a powerful ally.
Yes. Yes. He would make a great ascent. Can it be done?
He will join us or die, Master. There we go. There's your dinner theater for tonight.
This has been in the back of my mind for a long ass time, and I was always trying to figure out how well we could pull this off.
Due to technical difficulties.
Right. Vision must have already realized the train deviated from its original route. but they hid it from the media.
Robotnik should have been in the original trilogy. Boy, do I need to show you a specific Robotnik YouTube poop that opens with a mashup of Robotnik's theme and the Star Wars theme. It sounds so good, but it only goes on for a couple seconds.
Hell, I've seen a clip of Jim Cummings actually reading a script from the first
it was.
Star
You showed
Wars
me
movie.
that it was it was the Vader and Leia scene from the opening of the first movie, where Leia was played by Lauren Landa using her Kyoko Sakura voice, and Jim Cummings was playing the role of Darth Vader as Winnie the Pooh.
Which is just hilarious if you think about it.
Yeah, he did at convention. It's like a thing he does as convention panels.
Yeah. I've always wanted to get him to do the whole Winnie the Pooh speaking to Dr. Robotnik, but it's just I think the issue is that he doesn't know how to do the old Robotnik voice anymore. So
I mean, I don't blame him. He hasn't had to do it professionally for decades.
No, that's true, and that's why I was like, really, do I want to have him do it? I'd rather have him do, I'd rather have him be able to do the voice in his prime, but since he can't do it, I'm not even gonna really, really bother. Because
I would ask for like a shout out for him as the Terror Mask, but apparently he hates his role as the Terror Mask, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, that's like for me the same kind of thing with me and Mark Hamill. I would have gotten to have him sign something Joker related, but out of respect, since he's decided not to voice the Joker anymore because of the death of Kevin Conroy.
Let's not think about that for now.
It's like I'm not going to disrespect his wishes by asking him to sign something of a character he no longer wishes to voice.
Draining after all.
In Jim Cummings' case with the Terror Mask, it's less so about like anything tragic, and more so that he just viewed the Terror Mask from the Splatterhouse reboot as like a paycheck, and he doesn't normally like playing vulgar characters like that.
Yeah, like I remember like when I popped on his cameo one time to see if I could do anything for us. Not only was I taken aback by the price, but he also said, "Please keep it family friendly." So I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can't get him to do this."
Yeah, we originally wanted to get him to do the Robotnik I've come to make an announcement as Sad AM Robotnik, but that's apparently out of his wheelhouse. He won't do something like that because it's too vulgar.
Right.
Anyway, let's check on the video store. See how the rentals are going. Okay. Still making money. I wonder what they're going to do for the Cape Crusader animated series with Kevin gone. I mean, they've had plenty of people play Batman and Joker and other characters like that over the years.
Yeah, I mean,
the reason that Kevin Conroy coming back for Arkham Asylum and Mark Hamill coming back for Arkham Asylum was such a big deal is because it was a reunion of the animated series cast in particular. Also, the last time I believe that Arlene Sorkin played Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think that is correct. That was the last time she ever really played the character before her death.
Well, not even before her death, before her retirement.
Oh, yeah, actually. Cause,
remember, she's the one who personally handpicked Tara Strong to play Harley Quinn going forward, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but that was a bad decision, because she's not a good Harley Quinn.
No, she's not. She sounds too much like a Valley Girl. I'm sorry, but...
I'm not even talking about the Valley Girl stuff. She just sounds too high-pitched and squeaky.
Yeah, like, the sad fact is it was okay in the first...
it was okay in Arkham City, and it got progressively worse from there.
Yeah.
Like, the way I'll describe her Harley Quinn is that she doesn't sound like Arlene Sorkin, which is what she's clearly trying to sound like. She sounds like someone doing an impression of Arlene Sorkin.
Yeah. Like, when I told some friends of mine who are local, they were like, when I told them I was going to Fan Expo, they're like, "Oh, you're going to Fan Expo to meet Mark Hamill, right?" I'm like, "Yes, him among others, yes." Because I'm known in a lot of circles as the Joker guy.
Understandable.
Right. Yeah, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn was actually pretty good.
I haven't seen any of the Suicide Squad movies, so I can't judge Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. But if I were to pick like a new main Harley Quinn going forward, it wouldn't even be a new actress. It would be an actress that's played her before. I've forgotten her name now that I have to bring her up, but the one that played her in The Batman, who also played Starfire in Teen Titans, sounded perfect.
Oh, yeah,
and it boggles my mind why they never used her again.
Who knows?
She was also Bernadette on the Bing Bong Theory. No, wait, I'm thinking of two different actresses. The one who was Bernadette was the one that was in that Batman and Harley Quinn movie.
Oh yeah, she was actually
she was a really good one.
Yeah.
Again, don't know why they didn't go with her again.
Who knows? Warner Brothers is not
the one who voices her in the Harley Quinn show is also from the Bing Bong Theory, and she does a good job too. But different take on Harley Quinn, so I'm not sure how she would do with a more like serious, dramatic Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I like her Harley Quinn for what it is, but I just don't see it as like the definitive replacement of the character's voice, and because like my personal opinion is like for Harley, it's a hard choice, but I would definitely pick the woman from the one who voiced her from the Harley Quinn and Batman movie, or whatever whatever it was called. Anyway, but when it comes to the Joker, I think there's one guy, in my personal opinion, who's actually done a really good emulation of Mark Hamill's Joker, and that's Troy Baker. I was a little against him at the beginning, but after hearing it for so many years, I'm like, you know what? His original take on the Joker was meh, but since then he's actually gotten pretty good.
Oh boy, I get to go back to my old job of working at a fucking coffee shop.
Oh, jeez.
They've been using Troy in a lot of animated films. Yeah, that makes sense. Troy Baker's fucking everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Like, I remember when he wasn't so in demand that he was still voicing characters in Sonic, and then he got big with The Last of Us, and suddenly he was too good for Sonic, so they replaced him with Matt Mercer, who did a better job.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is the coffee shop owner, Tin Master. Yeah, he was SBO.
I'm not talking about Tin Master. I'm talking about
the girl next to Tin Master. I see. I can see two reasons why you'd be distracted.
Yes. I understood that reference.
There was a we were Dash Cat, it's funny that the subject of Honka Donka Badonkas comes up midstream. Well, it was inevitable with this game, but we were having a discussion earlier about something that another VTuber named Alara put on put on her latest community post on YouTube that I thought would make for a good shirt, which, given that Alara's whole thing is that she's a busty elf girl, and she's also busty in real life, it was like a picture of her like staring intently at the viewer, and it says, "What are boobs? I'm a visual learner." And we also came up with a potential shirt idea for like some Maxine-related merch based off an offhanded comment that I made at JKR. Which is like a t-shirt that we haven't decided on the design yet of like what imagery we would have, but the text would say Maxine's Massive Milkers.
Put that on a t-shirt, sell it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Like, honestly, though, if you were to charge, I don't know if you were actually able to set the prices for your own.
Yes, I am able to set the prices for my merch. I tried to set it so like I have to factor it in so it covers the cost of manufacturing. So it's going to be a little like made on demand shirts like that are always going to be more expensive than like stuff you buy in bulk, which I don't have the funds or means of storage for. But like I always set the price so it's just like a couple dollars above the manufacturer price.
Yeah.
So it's not like prohibitively expensive.
That way you do at least get a small profit.
Yeah. Speaking of me, but boring, this guy right here, holy shit. And this girl right here looks, I swear, I've seen that generic design somewhere before. She looks like a mishmash of like 5 different characters.
Yeah, right.
Crush is on Switch. That is interesting. Obviously, they don't have the uncensored version on there, but still, interesting.
Pizza time.
I could go for some pizza. I need to set up Treat Stream for, as like a Twitch extension sometimes so people can buy me pizza.
Yeah, right.
Because there's like 3 pizza places near me. I just don't usually have the funds to buy pizza for delivery. Actually, no, there's like 4 pizza places near me, depending on whether you count Little Caesars as an actual pizza place.
I mean, Little Caesars is good if you want cheap pizza.
I do like Little Caesars, although it comes with the caveat, I'm not expecting high quality from them. You're paying for the value rather than the quality of the pizza.
Right, exactly. Hell, during my last semester at school, it was, or previous semester at school, I should say, as, you know, as someone who was working as part of the crew for the theater club, not for the production at our school for the theater, our professor ordered Little Caesars, because Little Caesars, I think it was Little Caesars, I can't remember. I don't remember, honestly. It could have easily been Pizza Hut or Little Caesars, but I think it was Little Caesars.
Yeah. Redeem Shadow Dragon's points they just spent because the sound alert didn't play properly.
Got it.
Sound alerts may be a little bit buggy in like recent streams because they're getting ready to launch like some big new update.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, this chick does look like she's from a Persona game. She's got the hairstyle of that one girl from Persona 5. Or is it Persona 4? I don't know my Personas.
Okay, so you should see those
Persona 3. Well, I wasn't thinking of what's her name, Yukari from Persona 3. I was thinking someone from like another Persona game. But she does have that hairstyle too. It's a very generic like bob cut hairstyle that you see in a lot of anime designs.
I'll say fuck.
Time to have a cup of coffee. Oh, I can only get black tea latte mild.
More satisfying.
I misread that as black tea latte mid. Excuse me, that's not how you make a black tea latte. I've made tea lattes before. It does not involve espresso. I'm offended at that animation.
Yeah, I just noticed that what was his name? Mr. Tin?
Tin Master.
Oh, Tin Master, yes. I just realized that his head is like a fucking coffee maker that they have in those coffee shops.
Yes.
Have a good night, Shadow
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon. This song looping is driving me insane. Is it driving you as insane as the inauguration music from the parade in Final Fantasy VII was?
And we're just gonna keep butchering that because of how bad. Oh god, we're just gonna keep butchering this shit.
Yep.
That's honestly,
not
it's
checking
better
the
that we.
notices. Immunity.
It's
nope.
better that we butcher it than actually play the damn thing because, you know.
I did get a copyright claim from how much that was playing on that stream, so no.
Oh jeez.
It didn't block the video, it just claims ad revenue, which, you know, I'm fine with. I'm not partnered anyway, so it's not like I'm making ad revenue on YouTube.
Yeah. As long as it didn't, you know, block the video or mute it, that's really, you know.
How?
Yeah.
Because it's a Square Enix Final Fantasy soundtrack. Of course that's going to get you copyright claimed.
Right.
There's a reason why before Square Enix uploaded the entirety of the Rebirth soundtrack to streaming services, the most popular upload of that game's version of One Winged Angel was called "This Is Definitely Not One Winged Angel Rebirth" from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like going the old school copyright avoidance titling way that they did with King Crimson's music, where people would upload their albums and be like, "This is definitely not In the Court of the Crimson King" as the title, and it would just be the entire In the Court of the Crimson King album. Companies shouldn't be allowed to copyright claim things in a game. Yeah, but that would require our geriatric leadership to understand how much copyright has, how much the world and especially the internet has changed since 1998, and update our copyright laws in a good way accordingly. Whereas every time they've tried to update it before, they've tried to update it in the worst ways possible by making copyright laws even more restrictive and anti-user friendly.
Right.
It's not just... Yeah, be like Sega. Just don't give a fuck.
Sega.
Miss Bertha, the one with the red hair. That's not what I noticed immediately about Miss Bertha, but okay. Seriously, why is everyone so fucking stacked in this game?
I'll say, fuck.
Yeah, Sega and Nintendo double-teamed Vim's Lair, which is one of the oldest ROM sites on the internet. There's still games up on Vim's Lair, but they had to clean out all the Nintendo and Sega published stuff. Well, it is rude to say the one with the huge tits, especially when there's an identical clone of her right next door. Not even next door, at the same fucking desk.
Don't know how well that came off.
Oh, a chance to win a free VR device. What's the catch? Ain't nobody giving out VR stuff without a catch.
know, I just noticed she's got pointy ears like an elf.
Yep. That you say that like there hasn't been fantasy stuff in this game already.
Okay. So sue me. This is the first
I
time
will. I'll see you in court.
Yeah, well, my lawyer's better than yours.
Joke's on you. I don't have a lawyer.
Are you gonna represent yourself then?
What do you think I'm someone with lawyer money? If I did, I'd sue the guy that spread malicious lies about me being an animal abuser back in high school.
Oh, lovely. That actually
But
was
that's a
thing.
story for another time.
Good. Best not to relive those things. I was not referring to you, Kier. You're not my lawyer. No, my lawyer is one Frost Yu. I'm not gonna give her full name because I don't want to accidentally dox her. But yes, Frost Yu, attorney at Naw. Because she's a dog.
Oh.
It's my friend's dog. One of my oldest friends from my childhood. Actually, my only childhood friend who still talks to me. Almost everybody else is either lost to the wind or just
All right,
doesn't want anything
finally
to do
I
with
get
us.
to show the characters I have unlocked. I've got her.
One,
I've got
two,
Mommy.
yes.
Hello, Mommy. Looking especially jiggly
Mommy?
today.
Sorry.
Standing by.
Mommy? Sorry.
I've got Anbi. I've got of course the starting characters: Anbi, Billy, and
Nothing to fear.
Nicole.
The cunning hairs are
Nicole's
here.
cute. I actually like Nicole best, honestly. In terms of look, anyway.
I've got Corin. I've got
It's our turn, bro.
I've got this guy, who is also fun to play as.
How can I help?
I've got the literal bear. Yeah, and I've got the Oni girl was the first one I got from the gacha.
She's adorable. I like her. She's cute.
I haven't tried her yet.
Honestly, the design on those horns reminds me of Charlie Morningstar's
You wanna
demon
test my
form
hammer?
from the freaking Has-Been Hotel. That,
Pet
like,
lead I'll follow
normal
your
times she doesn't have her
Don't
horns,
look dim.
but
Ready for
like, if you piss her off
Nothing to fear.
long
You
enough,
wanna test my
she will
hammer?
actually, like, her horns will pop out and she'll, like, you know,
Leaders should be leading
look
the
more
way.
demonic than she actually already does.
Let's see. I'll switch out some.
Work time.
I tried to. You know what? I'll have Sokaku on here anyways, just so I can try out her gameplay style. You can see why I like playing as Mommy, right?
Yes.
Hey, you don't have a permit.
I don't need no stinking permit.
I can be everywhere.
God, she's even got a mommy voice. I love her.
Watch out there!
You cannot stop me. Can you see me? Safety is mandatory.
Psychic maid mommy, hell yeah. You see why she's my favorite. Not just in terms of mommy energy, but like, holy shit, she's so fun.
Blow, blow, blow away your troubles! Yeah!
Say goodbye to our guests.
I've got a friend who's super into maids who would love this game. There are a lot of maids in this game for some reason. Yeah, there's an entire faction that's made up of maids and butlers.
Ready for combat.
All right, enhancing eight. Oh, I've already enhanced my agents, so I can't. Okay. So this is how you can level them up even further. Enhance Moorer. Yeah, Lycon is a butler. Everyone else in that faction is maids. Oh, and I got a master tape. That means I can spend that on the gacha. I think I just found my new way to grind master tapes. Considering these are usually kind of hard to get without paying. Oh, I see. They're based on what classes you played as. I think. Oh, I don't have Of course I don't have Nakamata.
Sokaku, ready!
Sokaku's voice sounds familiar. Then again, that's a pretty standard anime voice. And the 1024th player, which means I do get a free why 1024? That's a good question. Oh, I get it. It's a programming joke.
Oh.
There's 1024 bytes in a bit. And like basically data storage is based on multiples of 1024 more or less. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. That's just how it works.
Don't worry,
like
I won't.
a lot of people think is like, oh, a gigabyte is 1,000 megabytes, but no, it's actually 1024 specifically.
Don't look down on me. Needs.
Come on. Time for.
Ready for
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
All right, let's enhance. And another trophy. Nice.
Nice.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
And I got another master tape. Nice. I'm getting a lot of these. Well, it's early game. Of course, they're going to hand these out like candy at first.
Yep. Give a rest out there. Hey, I hate the noise of the
All right.
fireworks sometimes.
Time for gotcha shit. And the discount's already ended, where you could get 10 signal searches for 8 master reels. There's also a pity system in this game that I think is, like, I've seen this in one other gacha game. It's probably more common nowadays, but the other gacha game I saw it in was Azure Lane, where, like, the more regular pulls you get, the more it builds up to you getting, like, a free thing of your choice.
This music kind of gives me, like, Fortnite vibes.
I can kind of see why. Yeah, I keep getting a lot of W engines. The characters are obviously the thing that they're most stingy on. W engines, for those of you that haven't played this game, are basically like modifiers for your characters. You equip them based on what role they fill, and it affects their stats and applies like passive bonuses. Yeah, that's gonna be another W engine. I've got so many of this one. But I've also got enough points to buy another master reel. Yep, there's recursive currencies. That's how you know it's a gacha. Do I want to go for a regular master tape or an encrypted master tape? I'll go for the encrypted. Because those tend to have better payouts. I was talking about better payouts, and I get another regular thing. God damn it. That's what I get for talking it up. Alright, that's probably gonna be all the gacha we can do for, like, one stream session tonight. Unless... let's see. Level rewards. Let's see. Okay, I got all my rewards. Reach level 10 and you get shit. Okay. Oh, I see. There's like a basic plan, and then there's basically like a battle pass plan. Battle pass plan. I see. Yay, I can fast travel now.
Nice.
Oh, I've just straight up got a van now. I've got a minivan. Alright, how's the video store doing? By the way, I can't take the currency in this game seriously, like the base currency. And it's all because of what they decide to call it. They call it Denny. So I just thinking, oh, hi, Denny. Like, I see you've earned such and such amount of Denny, and I keep thinking, like, Tommy Wiseau keeps offloading his adopted son onto me like an unwanted child.
Oh, jeez.
And he's apparently got, like, thousands of clones of him. All of which like to watch you.
Oh, God, that was bad, dude.
I mean, you joke about that being bad, The room is bad.
Yes.
It's a masterpiece of badness. Dare I say, it's a masterpiece of shit.
Yes.
You look around the room. For some reason, you place the VR device slightly farther away from the HDD. All right, what mechanic are they introducing now? On the left side of the compendium, you can see your unlocked gameplay modes. Okay. Oh, I can just, let's see. Oh, I got a lot of shit. I got 3,000 Denny's. Take a picture of the cat Chalky next to the arcade. My schedule includes taking pictures of cats. Hell yeah. So near the next to the arcade and near the pipes. Literally, our mission is kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the kitty?
I thought I saw a funny cat.
All right, there's the kitty. How do I take a picture?
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the kitty? Yes.
Yes, it's literally that.
The kitty. Pet, pet, pet.
Trying to figure out how to take a picture of the kitty. It did this automatically earlier in the game. In Ara Ara and the Von Lycon voice. I'm not sure if I can do that because I haven't heard enough of him talking to develop an impression of him yet, but I'll give it my best shot. Okay. Ahem. Ara Ara. I hope that was to your satisfaction. Thank you for using Victoria Housekeeping Services. That'll have to do for now. Yeah, I need to hear more of him speaking before I can do a proper impression of it. Because remember, this game's only been out for a day.
Yes.
Okay, but how do I take a picture of the kitty? Is it literally just press the screenshot button? Who's my favorite ZZZ character? I went over this earlier, but you might not have been here for it. My favorite so far has to be... fuck, I've forgotten her name. But, the mommy maid girl. Apart from Von Lycon, it would be her. Rena? Is that her name? Let me check. Oh yeah, and I get stuff for achievements. Nice.
Please.
Oh, and it marks the date when you got them. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
She goes by a longer game, but goes by Rena for short. Okay. Oh yeah, agents.
You
Oh,
want to
that's
test
where
my
you will
hammer?
check
Need
it.
handmade Rena.
Yeah, it is Rena. Yeah, Rena's my favorite so far. You can take a look at her and see two big bouncy reasons why.
How can I?
Don't look at me.
Second favorite, other than Von Lycon, because he's in a tier of his own, would probably be either Billy or Corin.
Don't look at me.
Okay, but how do I take a picture of the kitty? Oh, duh. There we go.
Did you figure it out?
Figured it out. Hold L1, that opens up a context menu for taking pictures.
Oh.
So there's our picture of the first kitty. We gotta find the other one down near the pipes.
Was that
Now the question
simple?
is, what does it mean by the pipes? The question is, what is a phenomena? The question is, who cares? Oh!
Hey, Merle! I think I figured out your style! You work like Gregory Peck!
Gregory Peck's not a comedian.
Well?
There's the pipes. His name's Foamy. Yeah, all of the Victoria agents are great. They're my favorite faction so far. Got so many Denny's. What am I gonna do with all these Denny's? Also, congrats on the streak. Thank you for throwing something at me. I've got a few new potential things I might be able to add to my stream once I get the funds for it. One of the things is upgrading my 2D model with some more expressions and toggles. Another one is getting a 2D model made for Maxine.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, I'll hydrate. I haven't hydrated this whole stream. There we go. Hydration achieved. I've successfully lubricated my throat hole for you. Wait. This time, we tried out Sokaku. Not a fan of her so far. Can't wait for your commission of your OCA on Lycon. I can't wait to see that either. I know it's going to be delightfully fucky.
One.
I have Starlight.
Nothing to.
Come on, let's get to work.
Look at this guy out, Anton. Because, I haven't gotten to show him off yet, but he's pretty fun to play as.
Funny, when you said Anton, I thought you said Antoine.
Antoine de Coulette? No.
Hell fucking no.
He's not French enough to be Antoine de Coulette.
You know, as much as he knocked it out of the park, with Anton's role and everything, Anton's voice and everything. I'm sorry, but I personally feel like that was what's his name? Yeah, I forgot his name already.
It would help if I knew what you were talking about.
Antoine.
What about Antoine?
His voice actor.
I don't know who voices him.
Rob Paulson, that's who it was. Rob Paulson.
That was Rob Paulson? Well, now I can hear it. I can't unhear it now.
Yeah.
Don't push too hard. Come
Go now, child.
Things are getting hot. Hell yeah. We got the mommy maid here.
Almost finished, huh? Off you go. Whoa. You can't escape.
You can see why she's my favorite to play as. You can just eradicate everything with no effort. I love it. Yes, Rena is mommy. I haven't unlocked Von Lycon yet, but I want to, because he's been fun to play as in the trial I got of him.
Come on, try harder!
This character here, I'll have to check her name afterwards. She's also fun to play as. Especially because she's got, like, a system that involves, like, charge moves, and those are usually pretty fun in these kind of games. No, wait, that's Von Lycon I'm picking up. Hers is, like, effects based on what hit of the combo you do a special move in the middle of.
Come on, let's get
Let's
to work.
Her name is Coleta. Okay.
It's our turn.
You want it standing by.
I'll show off the bear too, because I have to, just for the bear puns. I can hardly bear what's about to come out of us.
I swear it's unbearable.
Master, I've discovered an extra target. Hollow Thug, bulky intimidator. This enemy excels at using its improvised weapon to launch ranged attacks.
Crush them with your bare hands.
Make sure you don't get hit.
Go play.
Time for a hammering!
Suicide!
I'll take it down.
Can you see?
Safety is mandatory!
I will rip you apart with my bare claws. I wonder if he likes going bareback.
Stand behind the yellow line.
I'm awaiting the incoming bonk for that one. I know it's gonna happen. Alright, anyway, enough faffing about. Let's progress with the story. Wait, I almost forgot. I gotta get my stuff. Let's see. Internaut level. I hate that's called the internaut.
I mean, it should be.
My
It
stuff
might as
for
well be
achievements.
because it's not what we expect it to be.
No, I hate it because not has a different term in certain circles.
Oh.
I'm not going any further with that because that's obscene.
Yeah, let's not do that here.
Might be able to, yes, I can get 2 tapes. Oh, no, I'm not buying that. No. No, you're not getting me with the microtransactions. Even though I already got one. Oops.
Oops.
Alright, let's see what the gacha gives us this time. Come on, big money, no whammies. Another one of those ones. Okay.
Now, yeah.
And it's gonna be another, yep. But hey, at least I'm 7 searches away from an A rank or higher signal. And on the stable, I was only 2 searches away. God damn it, I should have gone for the regular master tapes. Oh well. Let's see what the Lucky Boo says. It's Monday afternoon. Enjoy the is not Monday afternoon.
It is Thursday night. How dare they not realize that it's Thursday night?
Why was that bass line so funky? God damn. Oh yeah, I've got to go behind the store, I think. I'm not sure.
The tank?
No, I don't. I go inside the store, and then I probably got to go through that door that the Bangu is guarding. Oh yeah, duh. You can tell I'm I'm already in vacation brain mode. I'm not thinking.
Nope. What is this
All right,
thing
time to
you
check
call
on Nekomata. Oh god, she types like Kier. Love you, Kier.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark. All right. Cutscene time. As you open the video store's door, Nekomata bolts inside.
I'm back! Sorry it took so long. My carrot would only navigate to the other exit farther away. Oh, right! I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed. But then the stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Oh, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly!
Don't worry. I understand how you feel, Nekomata. But first, we need to have a little chat.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone? The hair on my ears is standing up.
We need to have a little chat. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest.
Did you know that in terms of male
Cunning
human
hairs get
female
yourselves
Pokemon
into
breeding?
exactly? Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives?
I'm not going to go any further
Why
with
would
that.
it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you'd expect from someone in shock.
If there's anything you're hiding, you can talk to us about it.
You mean it? You'll really hear me out.
If you want support from Phaethon, you better answer my brother and tell us what you're hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else. You're totally right. The Cunning Hairs and I are in big trouble this time. But we just wanted to save people.
You never mentioned this before.
That's because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching it.
Will we now?
All right, what's on the Bang Boo? Bang Boo is such a fun word to say.
I'm starting to get used to the ether concentration here. I wasn't feeling too good when we first got in.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes. Especially Billy. You totally got carried away in that last battle. How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission.
Okay, you can't hold that against Billy. He is a himbo.
Can't you be more like Nekomata? Fast and quiet? Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road? It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole has been clawed out.
She's right!
Looks like the dead-end butcher has been here. We might come across it if we keep going.
That's no good. Since
That's
there's
no
signs of it
good.
here, let's find another way around. Nekomata, will you see if your carrot can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang's base?
Yeah, I can find another route. But the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious to find your family heirloom, but this is no normal mission. Safety first, as they say. What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Which one? She's got 2 tails. I just noticed that.
Over there!
Or is it 3?
Kid run past just now!
Huh? What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake. But the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path? I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, Are you suggesting we go save her first?
Anby's like, fuck them kids.
I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hollow?
Yes, unironically, yes.
I knew you were boring, but cold-blooded too? If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be. I'm not like you. I'll pay you extra for looking for the girl.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
Oh, huh?
That had me scared just now. When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!" But this kitty's a kind employer.
Never say that again, Billy.
If you really are determined to save the girl, Nekomata, then I'll go with you. You don't need to use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
Anby, you should at least ask me when it comes to commission fees. Guess it can't be helped. But I agree, we can't just leave a kid in a place like this. A kid's aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself. Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous, not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
There's only a limited time to rescue the kid, and she might turn into an ethereal if she stays in there too long, and there's Red Fang Gang coming after them, and the dead-end butcher is nearby, and the prom is tomorrow!
Let's get going! Time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
What are you waiting for, Nekomata? Let's go!
Coming!
She was lying about the kid, wasn't she?
They really seem to be sincere. Oh man, why am I thinking about this now?
There are so many ethereals around. It really worries me.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
This one, Billy.
God, this game's got such a good style to it. I love it.
Over there!
Where?
I don't see her anymore. She disappeared in a flash.
Why is it always the cat that sees her? I know Thyrans have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here? We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it...
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. By the time we've gone over, things have already warped. It's not my fault. If we want it,
When I think of the hollow, I think of like
you guys need to keep up.
the underground caverns where the locust
Negative.
horde lives. And
We don't
you're-
have the
you're
physical
more-
advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh!
What's that supposed to mean?
You talk about saving people, but when the time comes, you can only think of yourselves.
She's so good at guilt tripping.
That's not true.
Really? Then you mean you aren't confident in your abilities?
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Andy.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
I'm more than happy to.
Wait! Isn't anyone gonna ask my opinion?
No, Nicole, no one cares. Okay, so she does have 2 tails.
BRB.
Okay.
Don't worry, boss. I got this.
Get away from me!
Wow, that was pretty quick. I do like that the story moves at a pretty fast pace.
From the looks of it, we're already deep within the Dead-End Hollow.
I pooped. We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in a minute. On second thought, this area is about to be demolished, so the residents should have been evacuated. How did a kid get in?
Never underestimate how easily kids get themselves into stupid situations.
Maybe she got lost when her family was being evacuated.
If it's like that movie, only a ghost would appear in such a place. Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
Oh god, this is the train graveyard from Final Fantasy VII Remake all over again, isn't it?
There's no such thing as ghosts! And don't do movie promos at a time like this!
Don't worry. If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
If a ghost attacks, I'll kill the ghost.
Really? Can you guys not say stuff like that? Right. I feel better now. Let's get going.
Wait a sec!
Oh my god, the girl is real.
There's a kid! Over there! Don't run! Wait for us!
Huh? Wait, that can't be right. There really...
Oh, so she was lying all along. She really is a cat.
Oh my.
Hurry, faster! We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
Well, we found out that Nicole's scared of ghosts.
Oh boy. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Get away from me!
Oh, the ghost boosters.
You asked for it.
Left on target.
Keep your eyes closed, kiddo! It's okay. Everything's fine.
I love how Billy puts on this, like, hero voice whenever he has to do anything badass. He's such a dweeb. I love him.
It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself, right? Don't worry. I'm here now.
Oh, jeez.
What are you talking about, huh?
We saved you!
Saved me? I saved you! Oh, why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Huh? What do you mean?
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the Hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now. I think I can hear something.
What's that? What's going on?
An ethereal?
That's the dead-end butcher? He's a lot bigger than I expected.
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run. Huh? This bright light. Ah! It's the Hollow exit. She fell outside.
A pretty risky, but cool landing.
Of course, you would do the 3-point landing straight out of a Marvel movie. Okay, yeah, that's more fitting.
Good. The kid's okay.
I almost got a concussion. I didn't expect to get out of the Hollow like this.
Nicole!
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Nicole!
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole!
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
Yeah, especially since you're getting it for free. There are tons of people who would pay for that shit.
Oh, it's not that! Look in front of you!
Huh? Isn't this Canvas Street? Then wait. This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people?
You mean to tell me that the CEO of the mega corporation lied? Who would have thunk? Meanwhile...
Back in town.
Over 100 at least. Me and Envy only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought that Vision said they cleared everyone out days ago.
They say they don't know what's going on. They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming devices.
Go figure.
Yeah, so what is this? When exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, the little girl you just saved from the Hollow is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing her. She's always been naughty. She thinks she can sneak into the Hollow safely just because she's got ether aptitude. Yesterday, because a public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time, she came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran into the Hollow.
Excuse me, an officer? Did you say an officer came by?
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on. But an officer stopped them before they got there. They said nobody could get through because explosives were being handled nearby. And once things were ready, a train would be coming for us. Most of us here are old, sick, and disabled. Other than my granddaughter, none of us have any aptitude for ether. So we can't go anywhere. We were told to wait. So that's all we can do.
But it doesn't make sense. How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice. And I haven't heard of public security being involved in the project before.
Miss, you mean to say...
That public security officer who stopped the residents is suspicious. There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid thanks to a much lower cost.
I get it. The Metro renovation project is one of the most talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
So, what you're saying is, Vision has just abandoned us all here?
No, they're saying that, it's worse than that. They're just gonna blow you up.
Vision always wanted to perform well enough to enter tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came into the dead-end hollow looking for something, and yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... a small odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation. So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But, Anby...
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance. I won't make the same mistake again.
Is that so? Going against a corporation. Anby, you really pulled at my heartstrings! They're the Vision Corporation! They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance! Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them!
Of course. I don't know why I expected anything different from Nicole.
Billy, Anby, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hairs are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation.
Oh, so she's a lawyer now?
Don't just stand there. Get everyone to sign the authorization forms. Collect them one by one. And Nekomata, I know you're our client, but I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and get help.
And that's where we end up now.
Okay, that's everything.
Yes.
Nicole told me they'd stay in the construction area, collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Faithin and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store. Really, I'm not lying! Nicole and everyone else in the blast zone are in grave danger! Please, Faithin, you have to help me save them!
We believe you, Nekomata, but as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
Right. In saving all the residents, we'll inevitably come to blows with the Vision Corporation.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. I made up my mind ever since I left. All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone.
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan. Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hairs and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train. Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more of them to guard the residents.
We're not strong enough to face them head on, but perhaps we can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind.
Ooh,
With everyone guarding the front, the surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow and catch them off guard.
Yeah, good idea. And then?
Then, we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas Street station.
And do we get to blow up the train? I've been wanting to see a train blow up.
As long as the residents get to the station platform in advance, we can have everyone out of the blast zone.
Let me guess, you're not ending the stream until you get to see a train blow up, huh?
No, I'm ending it after this, because it's after midnight, and I have to pack.
How clever! The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected! Yeah!
Hey, Fairy, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
No time to waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan. Then,
Right. Then, it's crunch time.
When we find that meteor, we'll find
We'll
Dr.
find
Wowie.
Dr. Wowie. All right, gather my shit first, and then we'll end stream. All right, that is... Let me get the phone up so I can swap back here. That's gonna end it for tonight. It's pretty late, so I don't expect any of my usual raid targets to be online. No, not really. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Lulu for introducing me to this game. I wouldn't have checked it out otherwise. I'll see you guys when I get back from vacation. And until then... Whoops, almost forgot. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Well, the boys have caught us. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.